What's up, guys? Welcome to Wellness Podcast. As usual, you're with me, Excel Man, and I'm with.
You're with me, LT. Yeah, you know it.
On today's topic, we'll be discussing more about entertainment and good health habits. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. The first question: can you tell us? Can you highlight what's kind of funny or entertainment that helps you to vibe, like feel happy?
Okay, so it's all about vibe and
Yeah.
vibing and
Yeah.
vibing. Wow,
Exactly.
okay. I would say there are a lot of things that I do
Yeah.
for entertainment and fun,
Yeah.
or just to vibe alone.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where to start from. Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
um, I'm into dancing.
Yeah.
I dance and sometimes I listen to music. Not sometimes, but it's my daily habit, and it's okay. When it comes to listening to music for
Yeah.
entertainment and for fun,
Yeah.
to me, it's like I'm addicted, like a drug addict, to listening to music. Okay,
Okay.
and I also go clubbing
Yeah.
sometimes, just for the vibe,
Yeah.
and I also write short stories for entertainment and fun when I'm free.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
That means you do so many things for
Yeah,
fun.
I do a lot of things for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. According to your perception, do you think sports are both fun and good for you?
I would say that sports is fun and entertainment, and it is good for one's health,
Okay.
and it has got a lot of benefits. For example, I'll tell you that most of the players,
Yeah.
you would see that they are physically fit.
Mm.
They cannot have a body like
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
No way.
Exactly.
I'm telling you. Of course, there are some who have it, but then I would say that a large number
Yeah.
of guys who are into sports or
Yeah.
people who play sports, they are fit, physically fit, and okay, it's not just about being physically fit. Sports also helps your body to really live like stress free
Yeah.
and the like. So yeah, it's good for your health and a lot of things and other things. And when it comes to entertainment and fun, yeah,
Yeah.
sports is something that is very fun. And
Fun. Out of
yeah,
fun.
even when you just go to watch people playing sports, you're
Yeah.
gonna feel excited. You're
Yeah.
gonna be like, yeah,
Like,
you get all hyped up and then
even the
excited.
ambience itself.
Yeah, you see. And then for example, you go to watch a football match. You're
Yeah.
gonna you go there and then I don't even know where the energy comes from,
Yes.
but then you're just excited.
Yeah.
You see, so sports is really fun and entertaining at the same time, and it's beneficial to your health
Okay.
at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you already say that you are into dancing, you
Mm.
like listening to music. So you say so.
Yeah, I did, I did,
Okay.
I did.
Do you think those things like dancing, like listening to music, can make you be strong, more than strong? What do
More
you
than
think?
strong.
Yeah.
Okay, can you clarify as in when you're saying more than strong? Which part are you talking? As in strong, as in
So
mentally or
yeah, like
physically or
strong or happy dancing. Like when you are dancing, when
yeah?
you're listening, do you feel strong, somehow happy?
Okay, no lies, bro. When I'm listening to music, because I'm listening to music and at the same time dancing,
Yeah, exactly.
I feel energy. I feel energy and more energy in me. You
Yeah.
see, I feel excited. I feel hyped. And honestly, I don't even know if I can define the kind of feeling that I have when I'm dancing or
Yeah.
listening to music. But then it is the happiest feeling that I feel, and it's just embracing that dancing and music is there.
Yeah.
You see, so music and dancing is really something that hypes me, and it boosts my energy.
Yeah.
It makes me stress free because I'm always concentrated in dancing and listening to music,
Yeah.
vibing along, and then you're gonna find me. For example, this other day,
Yeah.
I was stressed out. Like we boys, we have a lot of issues that we have going on in our heads, but then
Yeah.
you cannot share them. You can. It's not everything that you can share. You see, so
Yeah.
I was stressed, like 100% stressed. It was about some family issues back at home, so I was stressed. And then I would tell you that most of the times when I'm stressed, sometimes
Yes.
I'm like, let me just go buy a bottle or like just buy some alcohol, and
Yeah.
then I'm down, But then as in to me, most of the times when I'm stressed,
Yeah.
I prefer listening to music and dancing, and that's the best cure that I give myself. And then once I do that, I'm stress free, I'm happy, I'm back to being me.
Okay.
And I would tell you that when there is music
Yeah.
in my life,
Yeah.
like when I'm listening to music or dancing,
Yeah.
there's no stress, not at all.
Stress.
Even when I'm stressed, just taking a ESA, putting it here.
Yeah.
All the stress
Everything
vanishes.
okay.
You
Like
see?
you are into somewhere.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
Okay, can you give your your suggestions, your perception, like too much watching mood, too much being into music, too much being into dancing?
Mhm.
Is that bad for your head?
Okay. You've given a lot of things there to clarify.
Yeah.
You've asked about movies
Yes.
and then music, and
Yeah.
then you said too much dancing.
Yeah.
You see? Okay, so I will start tackling one by one.
Okay.
Okay, for example, movies. Okay, prolonged watching of movies
Yeah.
can have some bad effects to your health.
Mm.
For example, they can cause some what can I say, maybe color blindness to your eyes. They can damage your eyes, you
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
and they can also change the way that you see things,
Yeah.
you see. So, because when it comes to health, we are also talking about mentally, the way you think. So,
Yes.
too much consuming of movies, of what is happening in the movies, however they are doing their things in the movies, can have an impact on how you think, on how your brain works. Okay, so that's a negative impact.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you can also it can also be a positive impact.
Yeah.
You see,
You
maybe
benefit from
yeah,
watching
yeah,
movies.
a benefit, because it just depends on what kind of movies that you're watching.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when it comes to while we are on the same brain,
Yeah.
okay. Sometimes when you're much into watching maybe movies or series,
Yeah.
you can find that your brain becomes lazy to do stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
I will tell you because I'm also into movies,
Yes.
and then at the same time I'm into reading books and writing.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the times when I'm devoted into watching movies,
Mm.
I fail to write or read a book,
Yeah.
and which I'll tell you that more knowledge is in books than in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you become lazy, Daryl, things like that. And then when it comes to dancing, I don't know the negative effects of dancing,
That
so
you
I
do.
will skip that part.
Yeah. Okay.
But then when it comes to music,
Yeah.
music also has some side effects to your health. You see, because prolonged listening to music can also damage your ears, and
Yeah.
especially loud music.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. So it can cause bad effects to you. So yeah,
Okay.
these things, too much consuming of these things can
Yeah.
have negative side effects on your body,
Yeah.
on your mental, the way you think,
Yeah.
and then and your health. Yeah, so things like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I understand. Okay. I hope now you are still schooling. School.
yeah, I'm
So
still schooling.
how do you balance it? How do you balance it between entertainment and school? How do you balance it? When it comes with it, every time you want to listen music, how do you balance with school?
Okay, the thing is, I won't lie. Balancing your entertainment life and your education life,
Yeah.
it depends on what kind of creature or person you are.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I will tell you that from the environment that I was raised in,
Mm.
I was raised in a harsh environment where, okay, I used to like stay. Okay, I stay with my stepmom. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
staying with my stepmom, and she's not a good stepmom.
Yeah.
She's the opposite of being good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so from a younger age, that was when I became devoted to dancing and music
Yeah.
as a way of escaping the stress that she used to cause me.
Yeah.
And then, in that scenario, it was I taught myself to divide my time, that I should be entertained and then at the same time focused on my studies.
Yeah.
Because if I wasn't focused, I wouldn't have been at college or university
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
No, I would
Exactly.
have been somewhere. Okay. So what I did, or what I do, is that most of the times, because the thing that most of the times we as students, we
Yeah.
have money issues, we have relationship issues, we have family issues,
Yeah.
which can be stressful. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so as a way to run away from these things, I would advise that it's better to be entertained,
Yeah.
like music and dancing.
Yes.
That's entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're entertained, it means that your head is free, you're stress free, and then after you're entertained, you go to your studies, you go to your books, you carry them, you start reading, you
Yeah.
see. So
Yes.
that's how you can balance up your time
Yeah.
and your. So okay, the thing is, you have to, no matter how hard or how much entertainment you get, you have to make sure that there's still room for education and for you to get more knowledge and stuff. And do not treat knowledge or education as the second option. It has to be the first option for you to make it in life.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to balance up. No matter what you're doing, balance up. Because I would say that most of the times, maybe when I'm coming to school,
Yeah.
going home,
Yeah.
maybe here at school, sometimes I listen to music, but then and even my classmates here at school, they've asked me most of the times that whenever we are writing exams or what, or having something serious, I'm always listening to music. They're like, you've studied more, a lot of things. And most of the times, 99% of the times that they're telling me that I've studied,
Yeah.
it's that I've never studied at all.
Yeah.
I'm just vibing.
Yeah.
But then what happens is I'm vibing, I'm happy, I'm stress free.
Yeah.
And then when I take something and then I'm concentrated,
Yeah.
I absorb it, it stucks in my head because I'm stress free, I'm happy,
Yeah.
so I'm able to consume what I want to consume. So yeah, that's how you can balance up. And yeah, I hope someone can learn from this
Yeah.
if he or she is struggling to balance up entertainment and school.
Yeah.
And I would also say when it comes to entertainment, because earlier on I mentioned that I also do crabbing, like
Yeah.
I go outside, drink,
Yeah.
and you know what,
Yeah.
for fun and
Yeah.
entertainment.
Okay.
So sometimes it might happen that, for example, you want to go crabbing, but then at the same time, you have some schoolwork to do. I would give an example of me. When I'm in that scenario, I give myself space that I shouldn't go crabbing today. I
Yeah.
should work out on this
Yeah.
because
Like,
crabbing will still be there.
yeah.
Yet the due date will not be there.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you have to catch up with the due date crabbing later. You see?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay. Okay. Like according to your views, like your perception, do you think like entertainment, if it's like shows, like it can be the sports, whatever, can help to promote good health?
I think that's true because, as I said earlier on,
Yeah.
sports has a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
So it can 100% promote health. But then, okay, I shouldn't say 100% because sports is also dangerous in a way.
Yeah.
For example, a player gets an injury. That's health. That means that the person's health is at least because, okay, for example, a player has fallen down while playing football,
Yeah.
and then the leg is damaged, so it's a wound. And then, if this part is infected,
Yeah.
there is a risk that the whole leg might be
Yeah.
infected,
Yeah.
which means that the player will no longer play again, and then the player will be weak. You see, so but then sports can promote health in multiple ways, and I think it's a good way to promote your health. For example, maybe you're down, you go to play sports, or maybe just go to a sports event. You get all hyped, you experience new things, and then you see that you're no longer stressed, you're boosted up, and then you're more energetic, and then your health is somehow. See, and then I would also say that since most people who are into sports,
Yeah.
they have their own diets to follow, like
Yeah.
the kind of food that
Yeah.
they
Exactly.
consume. So if a person is into sports, like if a person is playing sports, maybe basketball, football, or like the what,
Football.
so they are following those kind of diet that they have. You will see that their body changes, their health.
Yeah.
What can I say? Their health is boosted. You see,
Yeah.
so it helps. Sports is a good thing for your health and body. Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that.
Oh, right. I understand. Okay. Do you know, have you ever come up with any celebrity or star who used to promote motivation? Like maybe he posts or he do something which is related to health. Have you ever come up with?
Okay. I wouldn't say that I've come up with as in face to face, but then maybe when it comes to posting, yeah, I would say, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Uh, Sometimes you post content which are healthy, and then when you see those kind of posts, you can get motivated, and then when you follow up those kind of instructions, you see that it also benefits your body. And there are also these guys that I follow on TikTok. They are celebrities, and they go like they do physical exercises like workouts, and then they gym, like they do gymnastics and the stuff. So they build up their bodies, and then they share tips to how they gain their we as boys, we want to get abs, big body, six packs, you see,
Yeah.
and girls like those things. So they share tips as in to how to what to maintain those bodies and what. So yeah, I've come across that. So yeah, that is what I would say on that.
Okay. Fine, that's fine. Then, as you know, as a lady, we are into a digital era.
Hmm.
Most of things is being digitalized. Do you believe that social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp can help or can discourage people to do physical exercises or what, and promote good health or not?
Okay. Since the question is based on two sides,
Yeah,
the negative side and the positive side, I
yeah,
think I should start with the positive side.
yeah,
Okay, so you say that we are in the digital era where social media is just everywhere, and then uh, everyone posts
yeah,
what he or she likes.
yeah,
Okay, for example, I would tell you that there are girls who do workouts, and then they go post on social media apps that if you do this kind of workouts, your hip or your bums are gonna come out.
yeah,
You see,
yes,
and then
yeah,
those girls, when they see those kind of posts, they're gonna be like, oh wow, let's do this, and then they try they their body changes, and then they
yeah,
have their booty, like their body is all boosted up, you see.
yeah,
So to them,
yeah,
to that was a positive change,
yeah,
because what they wanted has happened,
yeah,
it
yeah,
has actually happened, you see. And then maybe their husbands or their boyfriend will be impressed by
yeah,
those things, you see.
yeah, it's
So social media, when it comes to this part, it is a good thing, because for example, maybe the girls who posted those kind of
yeah,
posts were from, maybe I would say, maybe from France, and then someone from Malawi has seen those kind of posts, then um, has tried it, and then what guy I will do that now. Yeah, so you can find it that the girl from Malawi who saw that kind of post
yeah,
got motivated,
yeah,
and then she tried it, and then it actually happened as a miracle. You see,
yeah,
so with the use of social media, these kind of apps, for example, IG and Facebook, what you see, it's it is encouraging people to stay motivated to
yeah,
try new things. You see,
okay, yeah,
yeah, for
exactly,
example, going to the gym, and
yeah,
then you try new things, you build up your body
yeah,
and stuff. And I remember on your previous question, you
yeah,
asked me about when it comes to the celebrities who promote health and wellness.
yeah,
I will also give an example of Toast.
yeah,
Yeah, I hope you know Toast.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, okay, actually, even I am motivated by Toast, and I want to start working out, because
yeah,
if you see Toast back then in the days,
yeah,
he wasn't he didn't have
yeah,
a big body.
yeah,
He was just, his body was just like mine, you
yeah,
see.
yeah,
But then you see that now he started working out, and then his body is all
it's
nice. Yeah, and
growing,
then I'm even saying, I want to have a body like Toasties, you see. So he's using social media
yeah,
to post. He uses TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube to like post himself and give some tips of how he got into that. He shares his pictures, his old pictures, how he looked back then, and then how he's looking right
by
now,
now, yeah,
which is something positive, you see.
yeah,
So to because other people have been following him, and they have been doing the same, and they're even commenting on his post that I started working out because of you, and this is what is happening. So the use of social media apps is really, what can I say, is really benefiting those kind of things, and it is promoting health.
okay,
And then when it comes to the negative side of social media, when it comes to health,
yeah,
I would say that, for example, they are, when it comes to bodybuilding, there are people who use some other drugs or injections
yeah,
to get big bodies.
yeah,
But then they post those on social media, and then a person sees that and then tries it, and then the same injections or same drugs don't work out on the person,
yeah,
and then the person maybe is infected, maybe these days there are a lot of new
yeah,
diseases,
exactly,
and then the person is sick out
yeah,
of nowhere
yeah,
just because he or she followed the advice, long advice, which was posted on what, on
social
on the
media,
social media apps, which is a bad thing, a negative thing, and I would 100% cut it off,
yeah,
because the person is getting long instructions and information from the from social media, which is
at the end of the
negative.
day, he
You
got
see,
harmed, okay,
yeah, at the end of the day, the person got harmed and is no longer in a fit. What can I say? Is no longer fit to do some things.
yeah,
The person just becomes weak, and it's not good, not at all. You see, so yeah, that is one of the negative effect of these social media applications when it comes to promoting health.
yeah,
You see, yeah.
okay, we are towards the end of our discussion. So before we end up, we just want to know if you given chance that you have introduced like entertainment program, how would you use it to promote good health personally?
Okay. Uh, you're talking about me introducing my
Like entertainment program.
entertainment program.
Yes.
So I would say that I also have a podcast
Yeah.
which is entertaining. You
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
eh, it's main cause the main purpose for that podcast is entertaining.
Yeah.
But then I named it Healthy Vibes Vibe.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
which means that when you health, you can vibe
Yeah.
to the vibes.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
what I actually meant by the name of my podcast is, for example,
Yeah.
you are a youth or you are a person who wants to vibe, you want to be entertained most of the times, because I would say that nobody here wants a bad life.
Yeah. Exactly.
We all want money so that we can go to new places. We can, like, yeah, we can explore new things, new what you can try out new clothes,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You see, but then in the course of entertaining, there are things that we have to know. You see,
Yeah.
so my page, okay, if I had an entertainment page, of which I already have,
Yeah.
I okay, I give instructions, and I talk about how you can be entertained, and then at the same time
Yeah.
be healthy, be positive. Like, be positive in your actions. Maybe okay. You find smoking as entertaining. Okay, so my page will discuss smoking as entertaining, but then give you tips of how smoking can destroy or damage your life. You see, so if I had a page, or of which I already have, that is how I promote health ideas in an entertaining way so that people can get engaged to it. You
Okay.
see,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of ways where you can promote health in an entertaining way. You see, yeah. For example, you can chill with guys, and then okay. For example, young people want to get motivated by young people who are doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, you on an entertainment page, you would go on someone who was once not doing well
Yeah.
because of some certain entertainment things, you see,
Yeah.
and then right now that person is doing well, and then you take that person, you chill with him or her so that the person can motivate others. You see, can motivate. Hey, shit. Chizungu cha pili.
Can you give
Hi.
Sana mbele.
Snambe?
Yeah, but
Lastly, can you give the advice? What advice can you give to the some youth outside there like you about mental health related to entertainment?
Okay, I would just say that when it comes to entertainment, your future, mental health, and your body,
Yeah.
you just have to follow the light paths, because there are a lot of things that can make you go astray from what you are meant to be. So, entertainment, when you take too much, it will be toxic for your body. Yeah, so you just have to minimize your actions. Whatever you do, think about it before you do, because your actions, they will always find a way to come back to you. You see, so and you have to learn from your mistakes. For example, 2 days before you went outside, you got drunk, and then you came back, you did a terrible incident with your friends. Maybe you got involved in a fight. So now you're sober. You have to, like, have time, think about that, and then reflect on yourself. That, okay, if I continue on drinking excessively, this is what is going to be happening. I'll be fighting with my friends, which means that one day you might even end up dead or maybe arrested. So you have to minimize the way you enjoy or you entertain, and then you have to balance up that, okay, this is how I get entertained, and then this is my life. These are my goals. This is my mental health, and then you have to balance it all so that it all works in wonders.
Yeah.
So that is the best advice that I would give.
Okay. That's how we have been discussing our topic today: mental health and good health habit. Today I was with,
LT, you know what I'm saying?
as usual, I'm your host Excel Tuman. Bye bye. Until next time.